It says I'm live. Hello. Welcome to another Thursday and another stream. How are you today? I've got my tea. It it is too hot to drink, but I have it and ready for the day. So, let me know what you're working on today cuz I'm pretty excited. I know I said in the description that I might do some grading. I think I might not today because on Monday, for some reason, I had like a stroke of, I don't know what it's called, a stroke of efficiency or writer magic or something. But I finished the second to last chapter and it's really good. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but well, yes, I kind of want to because I thought it was good. So now I only have the last chapter left, which is around 2,000, 3,000 words. In the first draft, we'll see how it ends up in the second draft, but I really want to write it because when that's done, I'm going to print it out and read it in its entirety. So I'm really excited about that. So in the first sprint, I think I'm gonna just read through what I wrote in the first draft because in the second to last chapter, my first draft was kind of okay. I used quite a big chunk of it. I had to cut out some minor characters that didn't make it from the first draft. Poor Yasir. No. uh, but rest of the time, or the rest of the chapter, pretty good. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna read through and see if there's any other parts from the last chapter in the first draft that I can use. I think I can use a lot. We'll see. So yeah. Hello, Greg. Welcome. How are you? And you were just opening your documents. Very good. I think maybe you can see now I'm darker and lighter. That was me opening the documents. So now we're on the same page. Okay, Ali. Yeah, thank you. But welcome. How are you? Are you sitting in a coffee shop yet? Or doing anything other cool things like that? I really want to get to a coffee shop and just sit there and write. I'll just have to finish grading the midterms first. They had it now on Monday. I haven't started yet. Because I don't want to. I think I'm going to procrastinate a little bit more and then start next week, I think. Because today I just want to write. Yep. Okay, now you're home in bed. That's a great spot too. And coffee shops are more fun in theory. Yeah, I agree and disagree. I've only like worked on my book uh one time in a coffee shop. And I liked it because you can have good food and coffee for a price. But I also like the like people watching and stuff like that. But as the like socially awkward Norwegian that I am, I was also like, oh my god, I'm taking someone's spot for hours. This is not good. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah. I see kind of your point, but I do want the like the cozy atmosphere and like the white noises of people talking in the background. That's what I want. Hmm. I can see why you ask that, Greg. Yes and no. I adore parts of my job. Um, the actual teaching part, like where you get to connect with students and show them actually really cool stuff and get them to like engage in conversation and stuff like that. That's what I really, really love. But I don't like the system of the schools. In like the past 5 years, I think, the time that I've been in school, it has become like very document heavy. You have to document everything you do, so it's not enough to like uh you and the student having a dialogue over their grades and them don't knowing where they're at. That's not enough anymore. You have to write it down and you have to formulate it and stuff like that. And that's the part that I'm like, yeah, the paperwork part, the actual being with the student part, love it. So it has its ups and downs, absolutely, as any job though. But yeah, if you, I can understand if I complain too much. If you think I'm complaining too much. um okay, Ali, so for you it's too crowded and gets too loud, too many people. I can understand that too, especially like in the uh, peak hours. um I think I went in the middle of the day, like at noon, and there weren't too many people, but I can understand like going in the afternoons and stuff like that. Nope. Yeah, I understand that, Ali. I sat there for like 3 hours and that was enough. I think it's like for a change of scenery and to get like a little boost of. I'm fairly extroverted, so I get like boosts from hanging out with people. So uh, that's maybe why I like it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Ali. Exactly. Love the job, but hate the homework it requires. Absolutely. And I don't mind like being being there for the student and like me and the student having a dialogue, but it's like when you have to do the paperwork for the, basically for the parents or for like the school board, then it seems like a waste of time. Yeah, but I'm working on like getting more efficient with doing the gradings and not like being too perfect about it, if you understand what I mean. Yeah. Mm. Okay, Greg. So you go to coffee shops that aren't too busy. That way you don't worry about taking another person's place. Yeah. When there are too many people, you get anxiety anyway. Mm. Yeah. So do you have like a favorite spot or something? Because I live very close to the town, not town, city center uh, of Norway's second biggest city. Uh, I say that, and it's not so big, but all of the coffee shops are full uh, almost all the time, or at least I haven't gone out of my way to find like the small indie coffee shops. Maybe I'm gonna have to do that in the summer. Like going instead of going like bar hopping, I'm going coffee shop hopping. That would be great. Love that. Oh, okay. All of your coffee shops get full quickly and you have like five. Okay. I get it. I get it. Emmy, hello, welcome. I think I saw you on the Dawdling Writers stream yesterday. How are you? And also let me know, is it Emmy or Emmy? Emmy is how I would say it in Norwegian. Emmy Nord. Let me know what you're working on. Ali, you'll buy a Coke and some chips. Sandwich is the cash. If the cash. And sit, play on your phone, read a book, then leave after 2 or 3 hours. That sounds lovely. You don't need more than that, I think. Yeah, the horrors of being an introvert. You want to be where the people are, also us. You people. I understand. But that's that's what makes people okay, I think. If everybody was extroverted, that would be a lot. And if everybody was introverted, that would be a lot. Ah. Thank you, Ellie. I think I might though. They are like doing a huge amount of construction in this whole area basically, and they're gonna make a huge building complex. And we were like, oh, more buildings, more neighbors, essentially. But they have promised to then make the bottom floor like stores that people can be in. So we're hoping that like maybe some coffee shops could come there, and maybe like some local artists or something. That would be so much fun. That would be amazing. And they're gonna make a park and everything. So yes, we get more neighbors, but also they've promised to like spruce up the area. So that's nice. Windy, hello, welcome. I think I saw you too on the Dawdling Rider channel. How are you? And what are you working on? Let us know in the comments. Always good to know. Oh, maybe I should say what I'm working on, since there are some new timers here. I'm working on my second draft of my fantasy book about okay, let me do my pitch correctly. It's about a broken-minded assassin who lives on an ice planet, where one day she gets the assignment of trying to infiltrate the rebels that is trying to destroy her community that lives under like a protective dome. So she has to infiltrate them and get into their world, where they are basically half human, half animal magic stuff. And she'll get her worldview questioned. There we go. Now I have the pitch down in English. Now I just have to have the pitch down in Norwegian, which is what I'm writing in and which I'm trying to get published in. So I should think about that. Okay, Emmy. You join a lot of sprints, and I can use the Norwegian version. That's cool. Do you want a book, my darling? Hola? Or you just want to be on the stream, right? I think you do. Okay. Emmy, you never joined mine before. Welcome. But you want to release do you want to release a video, so need to do the thumbnail for it. Cool. Also working on illustrated project in a scrapbook style. Started it as a challenge for yourself. Cool. I like it. Ooh, is it like an illustrated project? Is it then a story illustrating as a book? Because I love that idea. I have like a bullet journal where I try to, yeah, basically it's like creative vomit on it. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. You should check out my my Instagram. It's called a little about books, and I kind of sometimes post my my attempts at creativeness. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's like, oh, okay, something happened on that page. Cool. Ali saying hello to Windy and Emmy saying hello back. Yay! um, and what are you working on? What am I working on? Draft 2 of my book. Trying to, at least today. We'll into a sprint pretty soon. I see when I first start talking, I'll just talk forever. My internet is lagging as always. Let's see. Okay, internet. Okay. Is it? Yeah. I think we'll jump into a sprint, and I'll try to this back. Oh no. Let's do this. Okay. Cheers. Green. And let's do this. Maybe it's because I have like a gajillion that was over exaggerating, but you know. Every is wrong. See. Why is it lagging? Are you working now? Please say you're working, internet. Oh my god. Is anything working? Let me know. Or is it still like super laggy? Okay, I'm just gonna put on the sprint. We'll do a 15-minute and I'll try to get better internet. I can't promise anything. Is it okay now? Okay. It's slightly laggy but workable. I'm so sorry, Windy, Emmy, and Ali, and Greg, and everyone. Ugh. I'll try to do something. Let's do a 15 in 1, 2, 3, go! Ring, ring. I took the sound off because there was like a typewriter sound. Okay, first sprint done. Let me know how I did, and also let me know if the internet fucks up again, because it might. It might. Yeah. So we had the internet guy here today because we're gonna switch over to another company, but we haven't like switched over fully yet because we have to change some components and stuff like that. And I didn't want it. I didn't want to. I did not want to do that right before the stream in case it didn't work, and then it would be just like super stressful to put it back again. But everything is better than this, I think. So we'll see. Also, I bought a new computer because it might be the computer's fault too, because it is ancient. So I'm hoping that it comes by next Thursday. I think it's coming Monday. So we'll see. Bear with me. We're trying to get it sorted. Because it was a little bit laggy the last time, I think, too. Or no, that was because of the power outage. Oh well. Let me know how you did. I got some brainstorming done because I read through the first the chapter in the first draft, and the start is very dry. It's very too descriptive and nothing is happening. So I think I'm gonna change some things around. Yeah. So let me go up until it started lagging. And let's see here, I think. We were talking about the coffee shops and how hopefully they will have one in our neighborhood. Wow, what hair. And so Ali says, "You people, but yay shops, coffee shops, and parks." Absolutely. Or I like people too, though. But Greg, you finished chapter 6 recently. Awesome. And you got it to the proofreader, even better. Now you're slowly getting into writing the next chapter. Yes, you don't always write linearly, so you might do a bit of chapter 8. That's so cool. I would love to be someone that could just jump from chapter to chapter. I haven't been able to do that yet, but I think it's kind of like a mental block because I'm also like thinking about, oh, but if I jump ahead, how will I put it all together? So maybe that is what's stopping me. Yes, yes, you did. You saw me in Jules's prints. You remember noticing my name was the same as your old neighbor's, who was from Norway. Is it the way I wrote or write Elizabeth? Because I don't have the Z or the H at the end. It's kind of like the Norwegian version of Elizabeth. Yes. And thank you for the tip, Ali. I won't use stuff in my pitch. Oh, I said it wrong. I find that I say stuff in English that makes total complete sense in Norwegian, but you can't just directly translate it. But you love that word. But yes, it is Norglish. It is newcomers. Yeah. Hello, newcomers. Oh, I don't even know why I said new timers. Oh well. And yes, the hubby tried to fix the internet. So far, it's working. We'll see. Okay, Emmy, it's early chapters in the book, and you have to see to get it. Okay. You're happy to share the first chapter. Ooh, I would love to read. And yes, then the internet started lagging, and uh, Greg got it right. The Dark Lord took me, but yes, he gave me back because I'm cute and cuddly. So I did like, oh, thank you, Dark Lord, for bringing me back. Oh my god! And then more laggy. Oof, a meg. Oof. And here I put a question because I was trying to do a little brainstorming after fixing the internet, and I was wondering how long until someone can be up and moving after being shot in the gut. What do you guys think? Because I need to, if I'm gonna change it around, I want him, or the character that's been shot, I want him to like stand outside, and for the female character to come out to him and have like the last chat together. But is it like super unrealistic if he's been like, she had to save him from this final battle because he was just bleeding too much? So Windy, you said that you think it would depend on if any major organs were hit and how badly they were bleeding. And then I was wondering if, because I want him to be bleeding, but also like fit for fight pretty fast after that. So is it even possible to be like shot in the gut and bleeding a lot, but not hit any major organs? Is that even possible? So when do you say that you think it's possible if they were just grazed? Yeah, okay. When you Google anatomy pics, there's something everywhere in there. I see. So which organs is it like best to be shot in to and live? Best chance to live. Oh my god, I think I have to do some anatomy googling. Yeah. Greg, you're back. Awesome. You're doing chores and putting out the rubbish. Very good. As for my question about the gut, if my character has access to modern healthcare, it shouldn't be fatal unless a major artery is hit. When it comes to the gut, infection would be the major issue. Okay, the liver is the organ which has the most ability to heal and regenerate, as its purpose is to detox the body. Yes, I think I have to think of it because they don't have access to modern healthcare, or if they do, it's just like minimal because they live out in the ice, basically, or not in the ground. It's where they live. I'll think on it a little bit, and I'll tell you what I came up with. Okay, yeah, it's the lack of the H at the end of my name. But your neighbor sometimes went by Lisbeth as well. Yeah, we have that here in Norway too, just without the Z. It's just an S. Lisbeth or Lisbeth. Cool. I like it. Also, historically, people have been fatally wounded but managed to fight on and kill for another couple of minutes. Yeah. Okay. Not going to be fit if properly shot. Pain and infection and all is going to be hard to it's going to be hard to do it. Yeah. I'll have to think on that a little bit. But it would also be good for him to be like the a little bit vulnerable, or in a one. Oi, oi, oi. This is a hard word to say. Vulnerable position, as their like final image closing chat is in a very super vulnerable state. So okay, you assume with gut, I mean intestines. So without antibiotics, you will die. It is not the injury, it's the infection. So maybe if he's shot in the leg or something, and they hit a major artery, because I want him to be like, it looks like, it looks very gory. And like I want the other characters to like freak out because they think he's going to die. This is where like if FBI ever got a hold of my search history thing, would be awful, because now I have to Google like shot wounds. Okay, so limb is possible, yeah. Could she shoot him and graze him, but it looks like the hit was worse. Yeah, but this is also like, because I have basically two main characters. It's the female character and this character that are like fighting together against a common enemy. So, and he's like very like fight through everything type of guy. So if he was only grazed, he would just be like shrug it off and keep going. So it would have to be like a very, very heavy injury for him to like not try to save her, if you understand. So maybe I have to scrap that idea of like of him walking around and such. So okay, so an injury where that is not fatal with not super modern medicine, and something that looks a lot worse than it is. That's what I have to Google, I think. Greg says what also might be interesting is that stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline work like painkillers. People can be seriously injured and be unaware of it. But there goes some time, because like he gets shot, she saves him by essentially putting a giant ice monster on their enemy. But then it backfires because the monster comes after them too. And she gets him away, but then the next chapter, the next scene is like the day or two after, where I kind of wanted her to like wake up and then see that he is not there, and basically assume that he is dead and go through a little bit of a crisis there, and then go out and find him and see that he is not all right, but he's gonna live. So okay, what about being hit in the stomach? He could go on for a while, but the stomach acid leaking out would kill him slowly from the inside. Okay, I don't want it to be fatal though. But these are very good suggestions. I like it. Should we maybe do another sprint? Let me see. Yeah. And we'll do around 20? Or should we go straight for 25? Let me know. That's a very good suggestion, Windy. you think what I need is a list of places to get shot that are unsurvivable and eliminate those places from your list. Absolutely. I'm going to do that. Almost anything can be survived, but make sure he's not shot somewhere vital like the heart. Absolutely. It's going to be something that incapacitates him enough so that it is believable that he's not getting up and saving this his friend, but also something that is not fatal. So yeah. Okay. So 20. Let's start it. I think I'm gonna do some googling to see if it's even if I even can do this. So yeah. Sorry if I'm like skipping words and everything today. The internet rattles me. Ugh. It's so annoying when you're like, oh, we have good crowd, good people ready to write, and then the internet it's just like boop. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this in 20. And if you're new to the stream, we always count down in Norwegian or count 1, 2, 3, go in Norwegian. So if you want to learn, yeah, listen up. It's ein, to, tre, go. Bring, bring. Another sprint done. Let me know how you did. Hope you got a little bit more done than me. I basically just tried to Google where's the best place to get shot and not die. That's basically the headline of this article I'm reading. It basically says nowhere. That's the best place to get shot. So yeah, but it lists also like hands and feet. We'll see. But Windy, you had a good idea that a bullet that passes through the body, creating an exit wound, generally will cause less damage than one which stays in the body. So, a bullet, maybe the bullet passes through him, because then it will be less damage. I think I read the same article as you, and oh my god, I did not know that. I just had the image of like this tiny bullet just going through and making like a tiny hole, but then it's like you have like the awful expanding bullets, and that makes like the whole hole and the track of the bullet inside your body just, yeah. I'm sorry if this is too gory. Oh my god. So yeah, so maybe have a bullet that goes through him, and maybe it's not in like the torso area, but more of like the thigh, but avoiding the super big arteries, I think. Yeah, so that may be my key element, making sure the bullet exits. And also, very good, Windy, it will also cause a nice spray of blood as well. And you think that typing that officially puts you on all the lists. Absolutely. But yes, a nice spray of blood. Yeah. And then Greg chimed in with doctors often decide not to take a bullet out of the body because doing so would cause even more damage. So I think that having a bullet that just goes through him, then I also avoid the dilemma of having to debate if they should keep the bullet in him or not. But yeah, however, if the bullet is made of lead, it has to come out. This is like an old-timey gun. Like, it's supposed to be like a remnant of the past. Because, spoiler alert, this is like the world, the Earth in the future, kinda. So it is like an older bullet. It's not like the modern day bullet we have today. So I don't know. Yes. Absolutely. Greg Divan Windy says, a nice spray of blood. Greg can tell you like gore. Yes. Haha. Windy, you got 457 words. Amazing. And a list of where you'd be okay getting shot. Good. And yeah, those bullets that pretty much explode inside the person. What the hell? Jesus Christ. The human mind is never as inventive as when it's trying to find awful things doing in a war. Okay. I might want to check out the Quickseer video, the human pin cushion. Absolutely, I will. The human pin cushion. Ew. What is it? What is that? Let me know. Now it's just like Ew, he's stabbing himself? Oh, Jesus. Okay, can't wait to learn about this. And yeah, okay, that's a good point. The bullet exiting would solve having to remove it. Absolutely. Because I was thinking a little bit on it. Like, I want to have the element of her going like, "Oh no, he died." Um, so I was thinking like, if if they were in the same, they can't be in the same room if she's going to have like that initial shock. So I was like, okay, what about two separate rooms? But I also want her to like go outside and see that basically the new world she's found is now in ruins. And I think that would be like a cool stage for their last chat. I'm gonna have to ruminate this. Absolutely. Greg, you got only about 120 words. That's not only. You had to think a lot, but yeah, those thinking words are important too. I got 72 of about of thinking words. So yeah. Windy asks, when do I usually stream? I stream every Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT plus 2. So 1.5 hours ago. So every Thursday at 6 p.m. Would love to see you again. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit more brainstorming and yeah, try to figure out the sequence of events. Maybe I should just write it and then worry about the logistics of it afterwards, maybe. Okay, he could still pass out, and it looks like he's dead with all the blood, and she leaves without checking his pulse or making sure. No, I don't think so, because this second to last chapter, she's like, she sends the monster on their enemy. She takes him with her as they then run from the monster that discovers that they are there too. And basically the chapter stops when they get to safety, but he stops breathing. And I kind of want to like have them on the cliff of like, does he survive? Does he not? But yeah. Woo! A lot of ruminating in the brain right now. I'm like, how can I how can I make it fit together? I can't even speak. That's how excited I am. Oh, awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Very good. Yeah, that wouldn't work. I'm sorry. You have such great ideas. You just don't know the inner workings of my story. So thank you for the suggestions. They're very good. Okay. What do you guys say? 20, another 20, or should we go for a full 25 this time around? I usually stream 2 hours. So if we do a 25, then we have some few minutes to do some chatting afterwards. I do want to get some words down today, but maybe not. Brainstorming words I'll have down today, I think. Okay, Windy, you're good either way. I think we're gonna do a 25 then. And just get stuck into it. Why won't it go to the full? There. Okay. Let's do 25 in 1, 2, 3, go! Bring, bring. Another sprint done. How did you do in this one? I started and I kind of like it. So I figured out, or I just wrote. I did not write anything. I wrote. I just wrote down some bullet points for what I want to happen in this scene. And I think I'm just going to try to write it and then work on the logistics later, because I have like a rough idea of how I want them to interact and stuff. I just gotta put it down on the page. So yeah. So I really like how I started it. So I kind of want to read some to you. And bear with me. I'm trying to translate this in like real time. so bear with me. Her conscience is a floating light way up ahead. Every time she reaches for it, it skips forward, teasing like it wants her to catch it. Everywhere else there is swaying, rocking darkness. Darkness that contains teeth, pain, and lungs that don't work anymore. Dun, dun, dun. And then we go from there. So I got about 136. See, I can't talk today. 136 words of a new scene, of a new chapter, the final chapter. Oh my god. I'm just so excited to print this story out and like have it physically in my hands and then read it all the way through. So I'm hoping that May can be like a month where I can actually get this done. I've said that before, but I'm gonna try so that I can use like June to read through it and then start on draft 3, I think. Yeah. Oh, exciting, exciting. Let's see. And I saw that Jenna writes romance, jumped into the chat, and Misha, hello, welcome, welcome. And yes, I can agree with this, Windy. All of the very, very nice people are here. Love it. And yes, I was trying to make you jealous. I find that my best thinking I do while snacking. So I bought strawberries today, and I bought it's like they say it's like a salad mix of nuts, but it's delicious to just like snack on. So I had that, and it worked. Good morning, Jenna. Where are you in the world where it's morning? Because it's like 8 o'clock in the night here. Almost. Ooh, okay, Emmy. Researching for your story feels as if you're raising a child. So now you're looking for things a child would pack in a day at a beach. A very young child, like 5 to 6. Ooh, so absolutely like a bucket and a spade, right? Because the parents would take all of the other necessities, like are they still in diapers? I don't know. I don't have children, so I'm sorry. But like diapers and food and sunscreen and all of that. If you're just like a young child of 5 to 6, I think it would be toys, right? I think so. And then their parents would do all of the necessary stuff, maybe. Misha saying hello back. Yay. Ooh, picked up your pizza order and ate it. Very good. What kind of pizza? I am one of the like abominable people apparently that has pineapple on their pizza. Pineapple, mushroom, and ham. Yum 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 yum. Hee. Did I piece off everyone? Pizza off everyone. Okay, I'll quit. Jenna saying hi to Misha. Very good. And Misha, you quoted someone for freelance work on Upwork. This is what was discussed on Jules's channel in her stream yesterday, right? I didn't quite catch what Upwork was. Is it like kind of like Fiverr where you can hire freelancers to do stuff? Is it like that? Anyway, cool. And yes, oh goodness, pizza. Jenna is asking Misha, what do you do again? Kima, hello, welcome. How are you today? And you are fine, but we are we are nearing the end of the stream, unfortunately. But lovely for you to stop by. Ooh, the chapped jumped. Oh my god, I can't speak. Ooh, delicious pizza especially after you added some avocado on top. Cool. I've not tried to add avocado on pizza before. That's cool. Yes, you do, Jenna. Take care of yourself. Eat something. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Learn Norwegian and you can have it. Misha, you are editing fiction, structural edits down to proofreading, one round at a time. And you consult on branding and communications, I think, and do some design and layout work. Cool. And if pushed, you also write content. Cool, cool, cool. I like it. Oh, thank you, Emmy. I've gotten quite used at it. You wouldn't tell by my speaking today. I don't know what it is today. But I was an English teacher for some years. I'm totally out of practice now. That's part of the reasons why I do these streams, to like practice my English, because I don't use it at all in my day-to-day life, like conversationally and talking like this. So I think it's very nice to keep my English working and, being understandable, basically. So thank you. Greg did backups. Oh, that reminds me. Save. I should do backups. I not lost, but misplaced my like USB stick. So I need to do some backups there, because it's been a long time. Yes. Jenna says that you will need Misha at some point, I think. Yeah. And yes, always a good idea to eat, especially when writing. Go get a snack. And you have coffee, but that's the most important thing, right? Maybe some sustenance too. I mean, they are beans, but I don't think there's much protein in them. Northern California. Well, Northern California. Okay. So I know nothing of time zones, only that the US of A has a lot of them. So when I'm like, Jules is awesome because she has like the her second sprints are like promo time, so you can promo yourself. And I wrote in her promo time, I wrote the channel, and that I have a live stream each Thursday. And when I write that, she's like, okay, 6 p.m. GMT plus 1. That's like noon Eastern, right? And I'm like, sure. And she said it one time, and then I've just like copied it. But noon Eastern, that's like New York, right? So it's even earlier for you guys when you're in California, I think. Time zones, man. Jesus Christ. I don't get them. Misha agrees with me, yes, but also no. Coffee is good, but you don't want your sugar to crash. Absolutely. Okay, you suppose it's late morning now. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus. I think get some sustenance in this person stat. Oh my god. If my book will only be published in Norwegian, probably at first. uh, not a lot of books in Norwegian get translated to English. Then they will have to be like huge, huge. We have like some crime authors that are pretty huge. Um, and now, of course, I can't remember any, but a lot of their books has been translated. But I was thinking about uh, maybe if I get published at all, I mean, it's a pretty narrow hole to get through. I would love to like try to translate it myself actually into English. That would have been awesome. But in the first instance, yes, only in Norwegian. Mhm. Absolutely, go get breakfast. Oh my god, I'm so behind in the chat. It's so fun though. Uh, oh, I love it, Wendy. Very good, very good. Pineapple gang. Oh yeah. Yes, go make something. Awesome. Yeah, you did exactly. Okay, parents. One bag for the parents and one for the child. Very good. Yes, toys. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so Upwork is much like Fiverr. Very good. Misha asked for pizza, ham, minced paprika, and I think salami, although you're yet to find any salami. You also eat pineapple on your pizza and sometimes banana. Whoa! Banana on a pizza. I have never. But yeah, cool. uh, Windy, the only Norwegian word is ufta. And that's only because you said it earlier and I said it earlier and you looked it up. Now you want to use it all the time. Yeah. It's like, what was the translation you found? Because I would have a hard time translating that. It's more like, oh no, that's so bad. Like, oh ufta. Like, oh it could mean it, the context in the context says a lot. If I'm like if something bad has happened to someone, I can say ufta. So more like uh, oh, I'm so sorry. Or like if something is shocking, I can be like ufta, like oh my god, that's so shocking. It's a very versatile word, or two words. um Oh, that's so nice. Emmy, add a Ziploc bag to collect shells too. Very good. Okay, Upwork is similar to Fiverr, but where people on Fiverr post what they do and people go to them for services, Upwork is basically the clients posting what they want and freelancers sending quotes. I see. Mm-mm. Yes, that is such a good idea. Oh no, food coma. Oh no. Oh, so nice that your teen still does that. And yes, I'm with Misha. I still to pick up shells when I'm at the beach. I picked up like it's not a rock, is it? It's like a polished glass that looks like a rock. It's very cute. I picked that up the other day. Uh, it is. I'm very proud of it because usually all my plants die, but this is just like freaking thriving. It's I have like the what's it called, like these things where you can like hang it further along the wall, but now I don't have any more wall and it keeps growing, so now it's just growing down to here. And yes, surely you wouldn't think it survived in Norway, but pothos plants, they are not killable in my view. Okay, 11 in the morning right here. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, I agree, Emmy. I want to pick shells too. Misha, at one stage earlier this year, just as your contract was ending, you were 5 staff members in 4 different time zones. Oh God. That must be a hassle to coordinate. Jeez. Oh, Jenna, you just went to the coast last weekend and you found some good shells. Very cool. And your clients, Jenna, are all over the world. Jesus. Misha, you would also like to translate your books to French and German once you write and speak. Once you write and speak both of them well enough. Oh, that's so cool. And I think you learn by doing, right? And I love that you can get more efficient and just by writing in a language where like when we learn a new language, we learn to write like the basic things, like having a conversation or blah blah blah. So it would be so cool to do it in a book. I see that my internet is not good again, so let me know if it freezes. Banana is nice with bacon on pizza. I can see that, like the sweet and salty thing. Yeah, cool. Hufta was pretty much what that I just said, like an exclamation of something. And it's so versatile. Can use it forever. Okay, the time zones. Yeah, for the 5 different staff members, it was a bit tricky, but luckily the time zones were GMT, GMT +1, +2, +3, so it's like max 3 hours difference, I think, or 4. Still though. Ooh, okay. Your husband's first language is not in English, so he picks up new languages easily. Yeah. I'm not gonna proclaim that I pick up languages easily, but I think that here in Norway we are required to, or English is like a subject in school from like 2nd grade, I think. So we already have like the how to learn a foreign language from an early age perspective. So that's maybe how we're maybe will help in future language searches. Okay, very good, very good. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you very, very much for coming. And I'm gonna have a new live stream next Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT +2. So then it's noon Eastern and would be about 9 or 10 in the morning in the western part of USA. I think. Lovely for you, lovely for me to have you here. I'm gonna rest my English brain because this is just embarrassing. Okay, I'll see you next Thursday. Lovely, lovely, lovely people. Have a nice day or evening or morning.